Well, the other night I called Christopher Tapp, aka Fuzzy. He's the one that assaulted me last year in his trailer because he was screaming about his ex, Tammy. Well, he's got a kid with Tammy. He refuses to take a DNA test. So, he calls his own son a bastard. He keeps making it about Tammy. See, that's something that most people do. I ask them for the help that I need. They offer the help that I need. They don't follow through, and then they make it all about them. However, when I called Fuzzy the other night, he was hearing people laughing in the background, and I was the only one here. He seems to think that Tammy is my puppet master, and I work for Tammy and a bunch of other crazy shit like that. Tammy and I haven't spoken in years. She's got me blocked on Facebook. So, with Fuzzy exhibiting schizophrenic traits, I let him know I think he's schizophrenic. Told him he needs to be locked up or he needs to be on meds. The night that he assaulted me, he said that he would help me and he said that he would listen. But he was drinking Jameson. He went through nearly the whole bottle. That's not a safe place. I have communication issues. The more stressed out I am, the more my communication issues are present. Right now, I'm pretty fucking stressed. See, the people I care about, they didn't care enough about me to want to see me. To want to see me happy. They didn't want to stop and put themselves in my shoes. They didn't want to hear a thing that I had to say. What they had to say was all that mattered. Sean, you should do this, and Sean, you should do that. Never mind the fact that I don't have the resources. I need you to take a look at what's going on. Now, when I was at Shannon Alvarado's, I tried to show her. When I was at Miss Peach's, I tried to show her. When I was at Fuzzy's, I tried to show him. All I needed was somebody to go in with me to make a police report. That's it. Of course, that was before Natalie was killed. After Natalie was killed, I needed to go to multiple jurisdictions to make reports. And when I went in, I always went in alone. Now, I did go once with Miss Peaches to try. It was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then there was Katie Kate. She was going to go with me. She had only set aside an hour, and, well, I missed it. That's my fault. A lot of people say, Sean, you need to take responsibility for your own actions. I do. I also refuse to take responsibility for the actions of others. It's not my fault that Fuzzy assaulted me. It's not my fault the police wouldn't take a report. My life should end. For somebody who's disabled to have to look over their shoulder everywhere they go. have to be afraid of the evidence that they've collected being stolen. That's the thing about a safe place. My stuff has been stolen repeatedly because I didn't have a safe place. I had to depend on people who were addicts, people who were on drugs, people who were on alcohol, people who wanted to hide the things that they did wrong. I should have been killed, or locked up, or left the fuck alone. And that's the point here. You don't like how I reacted to all of this abuse? Maybe you should have done something to put a stop to it. Maybe you should have thought about the consequences of not telling the truth, Alicia Bollinger. It doesn't matter though, because you're pretty. People will always want your attention. Even if you're mean, people will want your attention, Alicia. I'm not a human being to your society. I needed to be allowed to make written police reports and be allowed the time to do it. I needed a safe environment to do it in. Now, if I'd been able to go down to the police station and sit there and write it out, not be grilled, not be harassed, maybe things would have turned out different. But without a safe environment, I can't function. I'm overwhelmed. I have been since I hurt my back in 2015. I needed help. I begged for the help that I needed. I would have gotten disability if I'd have had help. I would have gotten disability a long time ago. I would have had a caseworker a long time ago. I wouldn't have had to put up with the lifetime of abuse that I have because I am vulnerable. But I can't be vulnerable because I'm intelligent, right? Because I'm eloquent, right? No, see, that's not the way that disabilities work. That's not the way that panic attacks work. When I was homeless, I was stuck in an extremely abusive environment. But I could leave. I could go hang out with a different crowd or different people if somebody was being mean. I can't take care of myself because of the abuse that I've been through. Right now, I sound calm, I seem calm. But in reality, I just want to die. People send me money, a little bit at a time, not enough to live on. But hopefully it'll get me to the next place where, well, it doesn't matter because no matter where I go, people are going to have to take care of me. If I go to prison, people are taking care of me. If I go to a mental institution, other people are taking care of me. If I get housing, other people take care of me, and it's all your tax dollars. I'm gonna be tortured for the rest of my life because of the slander, because I was never allowed to defend myself. If I do, then I'm the one who's the bad guy. I'm the bad guy for trying. A lady sent me $30. I haven't gone to Western Union to pick it up. I tried twice yesterday. One place, the Western Union machine was down. The other place, I had to get a special phone app and my phone was full. People don't understand. They don't try to understand because I fit the look. People say, Sean, if you cut off your beard, then you'd look more presentable. It'd take 10 years, make you look 10 years younger. Well, it doesn't. I have no teeth. So it actually makes me look 10 years older. I need the bullying and harassment to stop. Y'all didn't like how I reacted before Natalie died. We should look at what I did the first half of that year before Natalie died. The first half of the year, I was trying to tell the story of what happened and explain to people that I was hurt. And people just blew me off or ignored me. And I tried to go to people for help. I got blown off or told how to think and how to feel or told that they'll help me eventually. I'm supposed to spend that $30 to get me to a safe place in Nebraska. Reasonably safe place because I have warrants there. People threw me away because I was in pain. Because I was scared. I'm not allowed to be scared because I have a penis. I'm not allowed to have emotion. I'm not allowed to be in emotional pain. I'm not allowed to be in physical pain. I'm not allowed to be sad because I can't see my loved ones, and when I do, it's usually an abusive environment. So I gotta figure out how to kill myself with $30.